Hey guys, I'm kind of alone right now. Um, Rob is having some problems, but thanks for coming on, Kev. You came right on time.
What's
Hello,
really good?
everybody.
What's good? What's
Yeah,
good?
Rob is having some technical difficulties at this moment,
Hey,
so
it happens to the best of us, man.
he will. And we were just talking about like how we've been through like the most with these interviews, like people with no service, people in the basement, people going in
Yeah.
and out, and we've survived it. And then all of a sudden, his just went. I don't. It just so happens to happen like that. He'll be on at some point. He was just smiling and freezing, and then like, yeah, it is what it is.
No, we got
Des,
it though.
we appreciate you being here. I know you're on the highway on your way home. Hey, Tiama. Um, thank you guys all for coming on. Who else do we have? Hey, Shauna. Um, how are you, Kev? What's good? Anything new? I just seen that
I
Shannon Sharp shit, and that's wild. Um,
Unc got chill, man. Unc got chill.
I
Like
just
I
seen it, and
can't
that's
really.
wild.
That's really all I got for that. Unc got chill. Like she was 19. Unc, you ain't had no business in them rooms, no way, anyhow, no matter what. Unc got chill.
Yeah,
Like
I just seen it, and I was like, ooh.
it's real hard for me to feel empathy when you in your 50s and that woman was 19. Like that girl. Let me say that correctly. That
Yeah,
girl,
but I
19.
mean,
I mean, that don't mean a nigga deserve if he
him
did it,
trying.
he did it, and if he didn't, then he should not be a kid. But also, calm down with your freak ass. Like
But I
you
mean, she's 19, so technically she is of age
that's what I'm saying.
to
But
do
still,
what
that
she wants.
we can live in technicalities, but come on now.
But
Like
I think the problem here is the fact, like he's like, it's difference of us having sex, and you saying like that I
right,
said,
right, 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 right.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
no,
So
that's what I'm saying. I don't want the boy to catch a case he don't deserve, but also at the
right,
same time, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. You playing with them little ass girls, and you a grown ass man. You gonna have to you got to get out the kiddie pool, my boy. If you in your 50s, you shouldn't be popping nothing under 30. Like
right,
every woman you deal with, first age should be 3 or higher. Like simple as that. And that's not a disparaging comment to the young girls, but it's just you should be at a space in your life with the way you move and operate where that kind of shit is I get it. Women
yeah,
are attractive and you got money and access. It's a
right,
lot of attractive women over 30. A
right.
whole lot. A whole
I just couldn't believe
motherfucking
what I
lot.
was saying. I
It's
was
just
like,
no reason for you to be there when you got that kind of access. I find it, to be fair, I find it weirder that celebrity motherfuckers get caught up in that kind of shit because you have enough money and prestige and access and all those things to be able to get to where you're supposed to get. So why in the world are you playing in the kiddie pool? It's weird to me. I don't
right,
get it. I don't
right.
get it at all.
He said, I'm lost. What's going on? Look up Shannon Sharp and you'll find out. We were just running by
Like,
what happened, what's going on with him for a second. I just couldn't believe when I opened up the app and it was like, "Hello, everybody," and I would like to confirm. I'm like, "What is he doing?" Like, so anyway, Rob, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it.
I'm glad I missed that
like he
shit.
wasn't coming back. Can you?
You never. Sometimes you never know. But
I'm
thanks for
glad I
coming.
missed that Shannon Sharp shit. Fuck that nigga.
Oh my god. Oh my
Like y'all,
god.
y'all know y'all can't get to a certain level of success without getting fucked up. And he too old to be playing around. You too old, bro.
Hey, Deb. I yeah.
Allegedly, I
Well,
guess, but like you too old to be playing around. Get you a nice old hoe and sit the fuck down.
Hey,
Man,
first off, if we being completely honest, I
hey,
can
Deb.
recall like me having sex at 19, like me being a 19-year-old having sex, and like I know what I know now, and I wasn't that good then. So I think I extrapolate that forward, and I think about me now. Would I want
What's
someone
up,
with that
Tim?
level of inexperience dealing with me? And the answer is no, no, and no a million times over. Get your
right.
little ass out of here.
Get
Like
out of here.
I'm cool off of that. Like I don't even see the thing with it. I really don't. Like I get it. Like I get attractiveness. That I get.
Yeah.
But also
But
at the
that's
same
where it
time,
ends.
it's cool to look and not touch. Like you cool and
Absolutely.
everything. But like I don't want to do nothing that's gonna make me and you personal because you're a child.
Right, right,
Like you're a
right.
child. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Maybe
see
I
the
just ain't
outcome of.
never
We'll see.
Yeah,
what
well, I mean,
happens.
guilty until proven, otherwise.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
But again, I'm not even saying it for the charges. Like, that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm
that's
talking
not.
about
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about good decision making. It's
Right.
just a really shitty decision to even be in the space to have this problem.
Right.
Like, it's like, you understand what I'm saying? With his space, I mean, with his stature and his reach and his
Right.
access, to be there to even be accused of that is a fumble, bro. Like, you gotta hold this L. That's not a good look.
Absolutely.
That's not a good look. I don't give a fuck if he acquitted of everything. This is a bad look.
All the way around, yeah.
Right. They know that. They know that. The lawyer that's, they know that.
It seems like when these folks make a certain amount in a certain tax bracket, they think they're untouchable. And time again, it shows. And this goes for the white folks and all that too. It goes like you can't get but so high. Stop thinking you're untouchable. Somebody's going to touch you. Somebody's going to send somebody. Look at Jonathan Majors. That nigga was getting chased, and he's still in trouble.
Right.
You can't get bigger
that
than
man
this.
was running for his life.
He was running for his life.
All right,
so
we gotta guess. We gotta guess.
All right, yeah.
All right. So Rob, do you want to introduce our guest?
No, I don't. You're gonna introduce the guest.
All right. I'll introduce the guest.
That's why I wasn't coming on the first place. Because y'all told me to be nice.
All right.
And my computer say he can't be nice. Shut it off.
So let's bring to the stage Nahjee Grant, who is also my cousin. Hey Naj.
Hold up, time out. You was gonna make somebody introduce. You gonna make somebody else introduce your cousin,
right?
Like, wait, what type of time is you on?
Because we're not gonna flip the program.
Oh
no.
We're not gonna flip the program. Okay, there is a program that is to be followed on this show, and you guys did not follow the program. There's a program.
Listen, we all came in this knowing because you prepped us. You don't prep us before shows.
There is a program that needs to be followed, and you did not follow the program. Naj, what's up? It's a little bit insane in here.
I love it. I love it.
It's always chaos.
He know chaos. Tell him where you from and what you do, brother.
Hey,
he know chaos.
I appreciate all of you, cuz I love you. Again, I'm Nahjee Grant, children's author, business owner, and political candidate this election cycle for Lower Marion Township Commissioner.
Let's go.
So all around, I started my business about 15 years ago. And we published our own children's books, magazines, broadcasting, podcasts. Up to this month, we've opened up cafes, bookstores.
Hey,
we've done a lot over the past decade. All primarily in Lower Marion and Ardmore and Bryn Mawr.
You don't like talking about Bryn Mawr Armor. We just had a whole battle back there. They don't understand.
It's not a battle when it's one sided.
Yeah.
We all know. We all know it's Ardmore, never Bryn Mawr. But yeah, no. Again, just
suburban gang war. Let's go.
Right, this is crazy.
A little bit.
It is insane.
Well, she knows.
They don't like this.
She knows. But on top of that, I've also run a nonprofit organization where we donated 500,000 books and educational resources to all across Philadelphia and surrounding communities. So we've just been doing a lot of good work in business and also community for the last 15 years.
That's fire.
Let's start with how did we get here? Where did it all start for you that said that I want to get into being an author. I want to be a business owner. Where did it all start for you?
Good question. Honestly, when I was in Lower Marion.
Okay.
I wasn't a particularly good student at all. My freshman, I failed my freshman year in high school.
Did you?
I did.
Wow.
I failed.
What kind of cousin are you? You supposed to know that.
I didn't know that.
I only passed 3 classes in high school, in ninth grade.
Wow.
I was one of the worst students in my grade. Obviously, not paying attention. I was always in detention, suspended, not doing my homework, always falling asleep in class. Was never in class. Which was our complete opposite of as you know, Cuzzo, like who I
Right, or who
am.
you are now.
Yeah, exactly. So one of the things that resonates with students when I go to when I do school visits is I share that experience with them, and they go and they see what I do now, and that draws them in because I'm
Thanks,
like I
sis.
was just like you in some way, where again I wasn't the best student at all, and now I see I turn myself around in the things that I do now, and share that story, that in between of how I became the
Huh.
person that I am today. But it started in 12th grade. Well, to go back, I failed my freshman year in high school, and then I had to retake all my classes again, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. All the classes that I failed.
Yes, he was bad.
And I was very bad. And then my senior year in high school, in order to graduate, I had to take an extra credit course, and that was creative writing.
Okay.
And that's how I got introduced to creative writing short stories, and that's how I started the once I graduated, and I just kept going with that, and then pursued publishing children's books probably about 4 years after graduation.
So you went into creative writing, and you then, I guess I'm assuming that you started to love it. You started to love,
Yeah,
because
no,
clearly,
exactly. It was one of the only classes where I could truly be myself and express myself creatively. Outside of we had a class uh, for graphic design and web design, and that's what I do now too as well. But yeah, writing short stories, being able to create my own stories, and be as creative as I want was far better than being in math and science and, and history
yeah.
class. So I had a couple short stories that I had, that I started in high school, some ideas, and I took it and ran with it once I graduated. And it took about another 4 years to figure out how to publish them myself. And then
Once
that's
I
how actually
seen,
my own business started by creating my own publishing imprint to publish my own books. And then it just
once I
expanded from
seen,
there.
like I seen it, and it was like, Nahjee, you did your first book. I had to, like, I blew it. I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, is that him? Like, I seen pictures, and you going to
Was
the
she still on?
schools, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. Like, you just turned it all the way around. Which is super dope. I want to just let y'all know it took me 6 months to get an interview with him. I've been waiting 6 months to get an interview with him. So, I when he said he was finally coming on, I'm like, thank
Of
God,
course.
because I don't
Maybe if
know.
you would have kept up with his high school attributes and things a little closer, you'd have got this interview a little quicker. Cousin.
Well,
He's busy. He's
I,
yeah,
he's busy. Okay, all right.
Spado, we don't like busy. We gotta stay productive.
He's
productive,
being
yeah.
productive. He's
Because
being productive.
niggas always can be busy and don't be doing shit.
Don't be doing nothing. Don't be doing nothing.
We do
Right.
have some. Let's show some pictures, and then Naj, I'm just gonna have you go through them with us while we show
Gotcha.
them.
Yeah, that's a book, a story time at Barnes and Noble a couple of summers ago. Again, it's crazy because again, publishing our own children's books now, again, back in 2011. So what's that? 14 years ago.
Okay.
Not knowing how to do any publishing, right?
Yeah.
And now this AI, you can create a book in 2 seconds.
Right. They giving it
But
away
back,
now.
they're giving it away now. But back, I say it like it's back in the day, but literally 10
It
years
is
ago,
back in the day.
yeah,
I'm about to say,
you couldn't.
2 years
yeah,
ago is back in the day.
Back in the
because
day,
things
yeah.
move at right now.
the resources were much more limited.
Yeah.
And to see me do a story time at the biggest book retailer
Yeah.
in the country years later.
Did they ask for your autograph?
Yeah, every time we do a story time,
Really?
or a book event, I've signed, and I had now it has to be thousands of books. And this is a school visit in at Woodland School. I was actually their first author.
I thought it was
Wow.
at Hogwarts because she got to look like the little girl. Shout out to this little girl.
Shout out to her. This picture. Oh wow, this picture. This was at Sacred Heart in Bryn Mawr.
You can tell Nahjee is the good kind of black because every picture he looked completely different.
I'm sorry, sir. Is there a negative kind of black? Is there a bad black?
Oh,
I
he's a
would-
bad
I
black
would-
too, but you can tell Nahjee is the good black. He looked different in every picture. Like
Yeah,
he's a
that's
time
another
traveler.
one.
That's what it is.
That's another one at Barnes and Noble with a group of moms who have obviously they have kids. I think they're called mocha moms, actually. But yeah, it's at another Barnes and Noble in.
Now, is that
was
you on the
about to
front
happen.
cover? Is that you, or is that you holding you? Like
No, well,
picture
no, I'm
you?
holding. I'm holding.
Is that you?
Is you holding
you?
you?
Is that
Is
me
that
holding you?
Crazy.
This plays into the time
No.
traveler thing. Keep up with me, y'all. Is that you
No.
holding you?
That is funny. No, so I'm holding a book. That's actually my second book, Aaron's Adventures. It's a coloring book,
Okay.
and it's actually the second character that it's the first character that I created, but the second book that I published.
Was he based off of anybody you know or like you or?
No, actually, the idea from Aaron's actually came from
I know. We're gonna get to your question.
funny enough. I was working after high school. I was working. Well, I see the picture too. We want to do the picture. So the question. Let me see, Aaron. I created Aaron's Adventures based on a conversation when I was working at a car dealership doing valet at Ardmore Toyota when they first opened, and someone was talking about a completely different subject with book publishing, and we were talking about Aaron's Adventures with TV show, and I took that title, like it has hit me like a light bulb, and I'm like, that's gonna be the name of the book of the book, and I just kept pursuing it and writing it and coming up with different storylines. But so no, Aaron's not based on me, but one of the second book to Aaron is based on my appreciation for President Barack Obama running for office,
Hey,
because he inspired me. He's actually in almost all of my books. He inspired me to become the person I am today, and getting into the political realm. Because I graduated in 2007 when he ran for president, and I got so wrapped up in him seeing someone of color run for president that it took me all but one day to write a 5-year plan.
Yeah, representation matters. That's why
representation
you are the representation for those kids that you're going out to read to and telling them your exact story. And you know how you kind of started out like a little rough path, and then you kind of turned it around. But Tiama, before she fucks us up, she has a question. She says, "I'm going through the same thing with my son at this present time. He scored a perfect score on his SATs, but his mind frame is difficult. Any suggestions?" I got a suggestion, but Nahjee, you give her a suggestion.
Got you. So yeah, perfect. So my grades actually were never when I put my mind to do the work, never a problem. Right, all throughout from middle school, from elementary, middle, high school, when I wanted to do the work, A's, B's, C's, but my mindset, especially 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, it was terrible. Right, like I didn't care about high school, I didn't care about school, I didn't care about my personal life. So one of the things that when I go to school, when I do school visits, is not necessarily to be book smart, right? But finding your love and passion and purpose outside of school.
Okay.
Right, to find that balance. And I didn't have any, the 9th grade especially, didn't have any of that. And so I found my purpose come 12th grade for creative writing.
Yeah.
So that's why also we try to, when I go into schools, to try to my best to incorporate activities and workshops to help you find your passion and your purpose early on, especially in school, to kind of maximize, but again, you can be as book smart as you want, perfect SATs, but if you don't have passion and purpose,
look at Spade.
It's only going to go so far.
Anyway,
finding a mentor. Again, Barack Obama was my distant mentor.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, never met him, but through his books.
I mean, I know some people if you want to meet them. I'm just saying. We'll talk after the show. Go ahead.
But through reading, through online, finding somebody who can inspire you to do better yourself. especially in high school, and figuring out what it is that you potentially want to do once you graduate, not just, doing well on a test, right? Because that
Right.
comes and goes. But who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Where are you going? Right? Especially like once you graduate high school, help with your mindset. And also, again, and I can recommend some books as well with that, especially getting your mindset right too.
Do you have workshops like for kids to come to that you can help them with?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we
Okay, Tama, you can bring to the where they at?
we have one. We have we have one actually. That's a good segue. We have one this coming Sunday in Ardmore at Washington Boxing Academy at 2 p.m. And we go over leadership mindset, growth mindset, and also life skills as well. So yeah, that's at 2 p.m. in Ardmore.
Do you do that once a month, once a week? Just
no,
well,
no. Well, right now with the schedule, it's not as consistent.
Oh, so you just busy.
Pop-up style.
It's pop-up. This is pop-up style right now.
Right.
But it's needed, and during the campaign, the owner reached out and said we have to do something, with our kids, and I'm like, let's put it on the schedule and we'll do it.
I hope that answers your question, Tiama.
Yeah, that was a good ass. That was a good ass answer. My answer to that question was 3 words: whoop that trick. All right, what's the next thing we get into?
It's 7:30. It's 7:30.
Is that part of the program?
Yeah, it is. We are getting to. Yeah, okay, hold on, Rob. You're not even watching.
Let's get the promo right now here. Let's go.
And another. Want me to talk about this?
Go ahead.
Yes,
absolutely,
this
sir.
Picture.
Talk about how good your skin looks in this picture and how you look 15 years old in this damn picture. I'm like, wait a minute, he's a kid. When I saw you, I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I ain't gonna hold you. When they put the picture up, I said, "Who young boy is this?"
Right.
That's a
I
compliment.
appreciate.
Right.
It is. I appreciate that. So I'm running this year for Township Commissioner of Long Marion, Ward 4, which is also my hometown. And I will be the first candidate probably in history, but in recent memory, to run on a solely independent campaign.
Hey.
No endorsements, no handouts, no, not kissing anybody's ass, right? Like just doing it.
Shit.
Just doing it.
That's how I got beat.
Just going out there in the community, talking to people, and spreading your vision for what you want to do for the people, and then just doing it.
Can we vote for you? Like not being from?
No, you got to be. No, you have to be in Long Marion and also in Ardmore. So
can I? So I can buy a house there, right?
Because
I want to.
That's right.
So you
now,
can
Rob, if you could just go buy a house in Lower Marion, nigga.
You can only be in Ardmore.
Ardmore and Ward 4. Right? Yes.
Okay.
Of course you would do that. Of course you would
What?
make it like that. It's just Ardmore.
What'd you call it, Kev? Suburban beef.
That's crazy. I know we did that. I ain't know we did suburban.
People outside the suburbs always have their preconceived notions and perceptions of the suburbs. But trust me, there's things that go on in suburbs that happen anywhere else. Anywhere else.
Absolutely.
We don't.
Let me find out y'all the trenches.
Right, we see.
I don't know about the trenches. I don't know about the trenches, but should be definitely going on.
It's real in the suburbs.
Spado knows there's definitely things that goes on in the township that, again, people outside the neighborhood don't necessarily think happens, but things.
Right.
If Spado is from there, I know some crazy shit gotta happen.
Trust
All
me.
right.
Trust
Naj, so we're getting to the second part of our program. This is when we talk about all the different things on the internet. We goof around. We have a little bit of fun. I personally didn't make it extra crazy because I don't want people to view this and be like, "Oh my God, look at the shit that he's into with us."
Yeah.
So I didn't make it. I just summed it.
She nerfed it. That's what she's saying.
You can always just hey, I'm gonna no comment that one. Like I promise you,
he's a politician. He knows how to do it.
We are not here. This is not a got. See, Spado has this thing, and this your cousin, so I know you know. She like to open cases. That's what I say. That's how I say it. Spado is a fan of opening cases. Like, if you want to get in trouble, fuck with Spado long enough, and you're gonna find trouble because she will make sure of it. Because she is a case opener.
I can't vote because I'm not from Ardmore, so no, I cannot vote. I'm so no.
She on the other side, Tiama.
She's from Bryn Mawr, and we don't want her vote anyway.
You
see how that works?
It's all good. Whatever. All right, Rob. Let's get. No, hold on.
Let's get Kev start, and then I'll go because Kev should already.
All righty then. This Wednesday at Soul by the Sea, you have the BOGO for 5 to 8. The whiting with fries, the fried clam strips, and the fried. Now, why y'all put that up there? Y'all know I'm not mature enough to read fried crab balls. Like, come on, y'all. Pause. Y'all know I am not that grown to do that. And y'all just gonna put that shit. Anyway, the Water Ice Stand will be opening soon. Please stay tuned. All right.
Water Ice Stand is open.
215. It's open. It says soon. Now. It said soon.
I could have sworn it's open.
Okay, well, if it's open, then go. But either way,
water ice and crab balls.
Yeah, like you. Please.
Run it again, because that was a mess. Run it one more time.
Because why would y'all not send that? You should have texted me like you did last week.
Talking when you're supposed to be reading.
So about to see at 58 in Arch, 56 in Arch tomorrow from 5 to 8. You can get the BOGO of fried clams, fried crab balls. Jesus Christ. Never mind. I quit. Get 50-cent wings. I'll do it better at the end of the show. What the fuck? Crab balls? Like, you gotta warn me with that, Spado.
Well, you forgot to say to guess his name.
I said I'm gonna do it at the end.
Kev was fighting that.
Kev, say to guess his name.
Oh, Nahjee Grant, my guy. Got you. I ain't gonna fuck
say
the name up.
You either gotta say the show name or you gotta say our guest Nahjee Grant to get your crab ball.
I'm not saying no, man. Like crab ball. Like who wrote that?
That's what it is. What do you want us to do?
Y'all know I am 7 years old. I don't know why you would put that on there and not expect it to go bad. Like y'all know me. Y'all know me well enough.
I'm sorry, Kev. I'm sorry if you're not mature enough to do it. That's what
you don't have to apologize. I fucked up your ad. It's for you. I should be apologizing. Like, John, my bad, bro. You know I'm usually smooth as silk with that shit, but I wasn't ready for crab balls. My apology.
Yeah,
everybody's ready for crab balls.
All right, let's go, Rob.
Yo, this is the half-hour ratchet shit.
Jesus
we ain't gonna get into
Christ.
too much because we got a great politician on right now. He's also into writing children's books, and he's doing a lot of good stuff. So we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna take it light the other night.
You ain't gotta take it easy.
Mini crab cakes, Kev.
See that? Thank you, sir.
Mini crab cakes with the balls attached.
Mini crab cakes would have came off so smooth it would have been butter. Crab balls cook me.
No,
I can't do
never
crab
smooth
balls.
with it. Never smooth with it.
No.
It never happens. All right, let's go, Rob.
Yeah, this is a ratchet half hour. Let's just start putting shit up.
Nah, my guy, appreciate you.
All right.
Mini crab cakes. I'm on mini crab cakes.
Star, let's go.
Since y'all smart, solve this. 4 kids running around my house, and one of them breaks something. How many kids getting their ass whooped? Nahjee, you was a bad kid. 4 kids running around the house, and one of them breaks something. How many getting their ass whooped?
Oh man.
1 plus
1 plus 3.
Carry the 6.
I'm taking all of them. All of them.
Ding, 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 ding. Everybody get whooped.
But why though? Why do all of them when one broke it? Why?
Well, in these contexts, right? But they're all running around. One breaks something. Well, do I know that all? Do I know?
Yeah, but the whole thing, they're just saying that the reason, because if one person broke something, you would think, right, you only put one, but they were all running, right? So that's why
you can't say who's running caused it. That's why everybody catch it.
That's what. Yeah, everybody.
Look, and you're teaching them a lesson for real life. Because guess what? In the streets, in real life, if I'm with you and you shoot a nigga and we all leave together, I shot a nigga. I shot a nigga. Whether I want to admit that or I like that or not. This is just a lesson for real life. Stay out of shit if you don't want to be a part of shit.
That said, y'all shouldn't be running.
Wait, it says KP is Kev, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Kev's right. He's just right. He's just right. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to it. One person do it. Everybody's got to get
Everybody
it.
did
it.
Everybody's got to get it.
Yep. All right,
In the
start
words of
running.
my uncle, you going to fuck the jail. This is blurry as shit.
What
We
the
can sit in the
hell?
car for 2 hours. What fucking
Sit in the car for 2 hours and listen to music. I got you.
Yeah, hold
Rob.
on.
I got you.
Go
You
ahead,
good?
Kev.
All right.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, I gotta squint. We could sit in the car for 2 hours and listen to music and talk about life and ride around. A perfect and simply. That wasn't even a fucking question. All blurry, making us fucking read it all.
Yeah, it's all blurry.
Take this shit off. What's next? This is dumb. That was dumb.
That
was a
wasn't a
waste of
question
time.
at all. That was literally a statement.
A
So are you
waste of
asking
time.
us?
There we go.
All right, here we go.
All right, if a bill is 600 and there's 6 of us, just pay 100. Damn. Nahjee, what you feel about that? If the bill is 600, it's 6 of us.
Yeah.
Pay 100 apiece, right? I mean,
Wait a
even if you
second.
have the water and the crab balls.
Nah. Hold on. This actually just
I
happened to
hate
me
you
about a
so
month ago.
much, sir.
This actually just happened to me a month ago at a birthday party dinner, and I don't know if I fully agree with it. So there's $600 bill, 6 of us.
Vote for Nahjee. He real. He's like, I don't agree with that.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Naj,
Now,
come
what
on.
I
If
do-
you're
what I-
all out and the
Oh,
bill
no,
is
I don't-
$600,
The bill gonna still be
see,
$600. Minus
hold
my
on,
water
hold
and crab balls.
Hold on. Would I do it? Yes.
Don't
Would I be
order
upset
crab
about
balls.
it? I'd be
Yes.
upset. I'd do it, but I'd be upset about it. If I just bought a water and
Crab balls.
and
Go ahead.
an appetizer, I'm expecting first to pay for whatever I ate, but I would end up paying $100 just to split it with everybody else. But I wouldn't enjoy it.
so
though.
why do
Damn,
it if you
y'all.
don't
I
agree
would
with
invite you out,
Nahjee,
sir.
Nahjee
because
water's
you are an
$50.
adult person.
it?
I'm what?
Rob, what about you?
Who, me?
It doesn't seem like you would agree with this $100.
I don't agree with that all the time.
I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I don't
Would you
agree
do
with
it?
I'm like Nahjee. I'm going to do it because I'm out, and I don't want the optics is going to look crazy if I don't do it. Or hear me out, y'all. And this is a hack for
God.
life,
Here we
right?
go. Here
I
we
got to go get my wallet out my car.
So then now you're gonna leave everybody,
Block
now
everybody
Block.
and never speak to the motherfuckers again and move. Fuck
over
it.
$100.
Yes.
No, it's not.
I've done it for less.
Spado, it's not only $100. It's the principle.
Come on, it's principalities in this motherfucker.
But you said
It's different.
you said you was gonna pay it.
Oh,
No, I'm saying that. Well, again, I had a birthday dinner about a month ago, and that exact same thing happened. Like I don't drink, so my bill was less than everybody else's, but I still had to split with everybody else. Like, did I do it? Yes.
And motherfuckers had like 2 and 3 drinks.
Were you mad
too,
about
didn't
it?
they?
Yes.
Exactly. Was I
let me
mad?
get a
Was I-
bottle of that good cognac from the top.
And they just kept. So I'm like, again, well, am I going to do it? Sure. Did I cash out to pay for it? Sure. Was I highly upset about it? And would I ever do it again? Probably not. Right? Like,
Yeah, it's
nah,
like it's like
nah.
a list of 13 motherfuckers I go to a restaurant with. That's a very small group of people. Like that I will go to a restaurant with knowingly and without having the whole ass breakdown first. Like, hey.
I'm a professional again, and I'm wholeheartedly somewhat joking, but I'm a professional complainer as much as I am a so I'm gonna complain about it, but do it anyway. One of your comments you said you don't want to go out, don't spend the bread. That's why I don't go out.
And you know what? That is knowledge of self. I want that out of my politicians. God damn it, vote for this man.
What about you? Are you paying $100 just to get it over with?
I ain't gonna hold you. It really depends on the group that I'm with, because I don't forget shit and I'm petty as everything. So if I got cooked in this group before, no, like I'm gonna do it the first time. I might even the second, but like on time, like fool me once, shame on, you know what I mean? That whole type thing.
Yeah.
So we gonna talk about it. Because if all I had was 2 drinks and niggas had wings and all that other shit, I'm gonna leave $50 here. And y'all can figure out that other $50 because I didn't eat food. I had beverages. Just like Nah said. Nah said I ate and I ain't drink shit. And I still looked out. And he said he would not do it again. I got 1 for y'all. The second time, no.
Nah.
We
So
moving
you just leaving
furniture.
the 15, like
I
I holler at y'all.
Yeah, like if my shit came to $23, I'm gonna leave you with 50 real good. Like here you go. I'm gonna
Real
double
good.
my shit. Here you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
Have a great
agree with
fucking
that.
night. I'm
I
an
agree with
adult,
that.
but I'm not a dickhead.
Yeah, there we go.
Like you understand what I'm
I agree
saying?
with that.
Like I'm a grown ass man, but also at the same time, you're not just gonna be spending my motherfucking money because you wanted a
Right.
lemon drop, bitch. Get out of here. Like
Yeah, I'm saying.
You're right.
No,
You want
I
a
would-
lemon drop?
I would pay it. I would not agree probably with it, especially if my bill was $23, $25. I'll probably be mad about it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I just feel like that's
No.
the right thing to do. I don't want to hear nobody talking shit about me and she just put up this. Just
Listen,
$8.
Spade, right
But
and wrong is
I'm
subjective.
prepared for if I'm going out, I am prepared to pay, for whatever it is that it comes to. I'm not going to go out. If my money's funny, I'm just not going.
Right.
Like I'm just not
Right.
going.
and that's really the bottom line. If you
Yeah.
can't afford to go out, stay the fuck
Don't go out.
home.
Stay home. Because you don't know how
Not-
the things may go. And so if you don't got it, stay home. You ain't gotta worry about it.
And I price my crab balls online, so I know exactly how much they cost.
Exactly.
All right, here we
You're
go.
gonna keep this going, aren't you?
What made you stop crashing out? I won't judge you. Nahjee, what made you stop? Were you a crash out?
No.
Not really
No,
crash
it wasn't
out?
really
All right,
no, it
Spade,
wasn't really crash out.
what made you stop crashing out?
When I realize I can go to jail for the shit that I be doing, and so I can't be going to jail and shit. I don't want to go to jail, so I got to stop that shit. If it, it can't cause that I can't be having that going on. So that's what made me realize I can't be crashing out. I didn't crash out a lot. But I'm gonna make this very clear. I did not crash out a lot, but when I did, and I don't do it no more because I know there's consequences to my actions. So
Spado-
I like that.
Spado-
That's an adult answer.
it
Look,
is, yeah.
And Spado
I
light
like
skin,
that.
so her crash out turbo.
That's all right.
her crash
Yeah,
out
her
like
crash out
NBA
different.
Jam crash out. He's on fire.
Yeah.
She
Wait,
be
Shana
cooking
said, who
shit.
said we
Edition.
stopped crashing out? Shana said, who said we stopped crashing
Crashing
out?
out.
Oh shit.
Some people may have not stopped crashing. I know people haven't stopped crashing out.
Yeah, we
Right.
know. Yeah, definitely. know
Yeah.
people.
What
I
about
mean-
you, Rob? Are you a crash out? You look like it. Are you a crash out?
Me,
Yeah.
I had to learn how to not let shit affect me the way it used to, because I didn't have kids then. I didn't have a lot of things going on, so I could afford to crash out. Also,
Right.
I had a lot more money when I was crashing out, so I can just bail myself out and shit. But now it's just like, no, I can't be playing around because I got bills and different shit. So and
Access is important. Yes, it is.
yeah.
Access is
I
important.
was ready to crash out. I
Fuck it,
had to
just
bring.
come
I was
get
like, I
me.
get out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kev, I know you was a crash out when you was a little younger, weren't you?
Dang.
I
My-
know you was.
To be fair, my crash out is much more adult me than young me. But also, I have children and a career that keep me grounded within the flow of what I do. Because I work with kids, I don't ever want to do some shit where they could be like, "Damn, Mr. Payne, you said," and then you going like, I can't. I do my best to always be cognizant of that. But also, I'm so painfully real with my kids, though. Even if something was to happen, they would understand for whatever the reason would be within the flow of it. Because again, I talk to them like they grown. My kids, the kids I work with, I don't sugarcoat shit with children. So for me, my reason not to crash out is still the reason why I would crash out if I needed to, if that makes sense. Like I need to show y'all that I don't be talking shit when I tell y'all what I used to do,
Right.
what I've been through.
Right.
But also at the same time, don't do what I do. You know,
Exactly.
it worked both
Yeah.
ways.
Right. Yeah. All right, Star, run the next one. Y'all still crash out. Y'all just quiet about it.
That's called adulting.
Right. Why don't men ever like the girl they got at home? Why don't men ever like because we know the fucking problems they come with.
Why don't you go home and tell me if you
Why
like
don't you
her?
go
Why do motherfuckers always ask me questions? Like, what do that mean? What
Because
is that
we know,
question?
see, outside is different. Outside, we don't know. Like we know women have some issues, but we don't know what the issues are, and it's alluring to us because we like red flags. We love it.
That's
we just
a
don't
very
know the
honest
problems
answer.
they have outside. We know the ones we got on the
That's a very
inside.
honest answer.
It's honest for me.
That is not. That's just real. That's a real ass answer.
I'm like
on some
damn.
shit.
I wonder if
It's
she gonna punch me through the window. She look like you fight. Like that's what I'm wondering.
So that's why
The devil you know, the devil
Versus
you
the
don't
devil
know.
you don't. Yeah.
It's always that. Like,
they
and
like
like,
fantasy.
They like
It-
fantasy. Yeah,
see,
I agree
because
with
here's
that.
the thing, right?
I agree with that.
And back me up if you agree or you know, jump in if you disagree. In any relationship, situationship, whatever it is you want to put together, you don't never get, unless you already knew a motherfucker prior to, you don't get that person. You get their lawyer. You get the representative of that person. You get
I love when people say that.
like, because it's the realest shit in the world.
real.
Like I'm sending you my representative, meaning I'm not going to show you the dark, weird shit at the beginning. I'm going to show you all the surface shit that makes me look shiny and new and decent. So therefore, even if there are red flags in there, there are unknowns. There are things you want to get to explore. You want to get to know. Like Rob said, if I piss her off, is she gonna punch me? Because I know the girl I'm with will stab me. So what level will I go to? You understand what I'm saying? Like there's an intrigue there just to want to know. The problem is once you get to that second layer, 98.5% of the time you don't like that motherfucker, and that's just what it
And
is.
you now realize the grass wasn't greener on the other side.
No, the grass was definitely green because it fooled me to get over there. Now the middle part was bald and patchy.
Yeah,
that's the shit I didn't see.
The grass was green, but it was new side. They don't take care of it after the first lay. That's what you don't get. Like,
what about social media though?
Oh my god!
How do you feel? How do you feel as though with social media playing a role in that question? Like the amount of options that you have or feel you have online and social media.
Listen, and my wife would tell you, we went over like a lot of DMs and stuff that I had. I never knew this many people like it, right? Never knew it. Everybody started flooding the DM. So it was like, oh damn, it's all these choices, but they're not real. Let me tell y'all that. First of all, they're not real. Okay. People like the idea of you. They like the thought of you. Once they found out who I actually was, they don't like me for real.
Hey,
they don't fuck with me like that.
I can give you a very, very funny story. And this was a little bit before me and my wife got married. This is one young lady, you know what I mean, I work with. She like, you know, like you did it. I'm like, no, I'm an awful fucking person. Like, you really don't. This is cool. It's cute. Like, you get to work with me. You see me for a couple hours a day. I'm terrible, bitch. Like, run today. Like, you don't want nothing to do with me. And I really feel that way about most women. Like, that. Like, it's a service thing. Like a lot of this shit I say, y'all be like, oh my God, why would KP say that? Oh my God, Kev said that shit. And everybody be like, ha ha, he's so funny. But then niggas who really know me be like, no, he meant that shit from the bottom of his heart. Like, he's not fucking playing. And he meant that shit. And once you get to know that side of me, you like, man, get this nigga away from me. But at the same time, realistically, everyone goes through that though. And you show them just enough of yourself to get them in the space that you need them in, and you keep that darkness on the other side just long enough to get whatever it is you want, or for y'all to get close enough, and then you can start to share those things, whatever it ends up being. But
yeah, because I get turned off real fast. You do something weird, you know, I be like, you know what? As soon as I'm out of here, you will never hear from me again. And
what's weird to you though?
I can't explain it. It would
weird is subjective.
That's why I'm like, what's weird?
I can't explain it. You just would have to be around me for me to see it. And if I see certain shit,
I can tell you something that a quirk that I have that turned a woman off. And I'll let you go right after this, Nash. I can tell you a quirk that I had that turned a woman off that I never ever thought it would. But it's something that you don't know about me if you don't get to know. Since I was like in my 20s, every day that I'm home, every weekday that I'm home at 7:00, except for like, you know, Tuesdays when I do this, I'm watching Jeopardy. Most motherfuckers don't know that about me. That's something that I do faithfully. And to some people, it's a little weird, especially if you in your 20s and motherfuckers like, you watch Jeopardy every day? Yes, motherfucker, I watch Jeopardy every day. Why does it bother you that I want to be smarter and learn some random facts? Fuck is you talking about? But anyway.
What is butter toast for 200?
But I literally had a person be like, no, that shit weird.
That wouldn't bother. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care about something like that because I'm like, go, watch whatever you want. It'd be stuff like, you know, we be talking, we have conversations, and everybody that I said, like anybody we have conversations about, like I'll give you an example. I know him. Oh yeah, I know. Like every motherfucker, you just know every. It's like somebody that always know every goddamn body, know everything. So you can't just teach you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't talk to you about every goddamn thing. You know, like that kind of thing right there. For an example, as soon as I leave here, I'm out. I don't even want to talk to you no more. Because what can we really comment? You know every goddamn thing. You know, like you know everybody. You know everything. It's just that's one thing that gets under my skin. Yes. Yep. That's
Hey, Nahjee, what's a weird thing that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, no, I was gonna say, you know how, there's the phrase that you can be scared of your own success, right? In pertaining to this question, have you ever been in a position or know anybody who's been scared to be in the right relationship, like when it comes up, and runs from it when they find what they're looking for? They're scared, and then when it's in front of them, they get scared and they run away.
The brothers do that a lot. Women do it too.
Yeah,
I'm not going to take y'all off
men,
the hook.
men more
but the
so,
brothers, we do that. We definitely do that. Like, and that's something we get caught up in.
I think I've done that one time, and you know what? It was such a crazy, like I knew that person was ready for a commitment, like like. But
Spado, you're a thug, though.
It was the wrong. No, it was the wrong time. It was the right person, maybe at that time, but it was the wrong time for me. Like I wasn't ready for what he was ready for, and I wasn't going to be selfish and hold him back from wanting that with somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Said,
I wasn't
ready to crash out. I want to still be me, baby.
I was still in the streets a little bit. So
that's a gentle thug right there.
I was still outside. So
that's a thug with a heart.
I wasn't really ready for what he was ready for, and I just wasn't mature enough to deal with what he was ready for. And that's okay.
Outside.
I didn't want to stop him because I knew that's what he wanted. I would go ahead and move on. Because that you will find somebody.
Oh, look, it's so poetic. If you love something, you let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Shit, it happens. I mean, I've made the right decision. That person's very happy now and married, I think, and kid. Yeah, you moved on. So whatever. All right, Star. Let's run the next one.
All right, let's see. Would you give your seat? Who would you give your seat to, and why? Number one, which is like an old man for people who can't see this, an old man crouched over with a cane. Right, 2, baby. A pregnant lady. 3, a crippled person with a fucking
crutch and a cane.
Crutch and a damn.
Yeah, like he didn't get the walking boot. They said no, you still gonna need this crutch.
Yeah, you gotta. That's crazy. And or number 4, this lady with a dick apparently and like half a kid hanging off of her.
Yo,
crazy. So what y'all see this?
Nahjee, what you picking first? Or what you picking?
Who would you give your seat? So it has to be one of them.
One of them.
We're at the bus stop.
If the 4 of them are there, who's the one you give it to?
Okay. Wow. So
the lady with the dick, right? You don't want no problems.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy.
You got a baby.
I'm going to have to. I want to go with the elder the elder first.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
yeah.
Crazy. I'm going to go with number 1.
All right, Rob.
I'm giving it to number 4 because she got a dick and another half a person on her stomach. I don't know what's going on.
She got a stick figure shelf and a platform for it. What the fuck is happening there? That illustration is insane.
I don't know what's going on.
The combination
Take my seat,
is crazy.
please.
Kev.
I'm definitely giving the old man my seat, or the old lady, whatever elderly representation you want it to be.
You got to go elderly first.
Yeah, I'm going to give
anything else is just bullshit. Sure. Anything else is Rob. Anything else is bullshit.
Nothing to do with the fact that your baby daddy couldn't pick you up. So that is not my problem. I don't know what you did with that foot, bro. That could have been some kinky shit that just ended wrong for you. And like Rob said, she has a penis, so I don't want no smoke. I ain't want no smoke.
That is not a penis.
It looked crazy and disjointed from the little puppet thing that she got hanging off of her.
It's a baby. That is? Oh my God, y'all. God damn it. It's just hard. It's just hard.
It is hard. That's
it is hard. Then you look at it.
It is hard.
It is absolutely
Scar, please run the next-
Unnecessarily hurt. Yeah, go
run the
ahead.
next one, please,
You ain't gonna win that one,
because
buddy.
At all.
I can't with them.
When a man marks his territory, what does he usually leave at her house? When a man marks his territory, Nahjee, when a man marks his territory, what is the one thing that they leave?
Oh man, gotta be draws.
That was
Draws
too
are
easy.
easy.
Nahjee left some draws around. He said, "Gotta be draws.
Yeah,
It's draws."
I know what I do when I leave it. That's what he said. Like he said, when I left my mark, I left.
Gotta be
I
draws.
don't know about anybody else, but I know. Yeah, she's speaking from experience. You know,
What-
I don't know about anybody else.
Hey man,
What do y'all
Sometimes you gotta
use?
leave
What do y'all use?
Spada, why didn't you bring me on 6 months ago, man? Why did
Because
Right.
I
Right.
tried to get you on a million times, and you just was too busy. You would not. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on.
Des said
Look.
money. Aaliyah said his hat. Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
Maybe a lighter.
Nigga,
Yo,
I'm not leaving
lighters
no
mean
fucking
something.
Hey,
though.
wait a minute,
Lighters do
wait a
mean
minute.
something.
I was about to say, there's a few things that you can leave that may or may not signify, depending on the type of nigga you dealing with.
Mhm.
I know
He
a
said
thing
lighter.
that
lighter. Yeah.
a lot because I am a smoker, so therefore, I will. If I leave a lighter at your crib, I plan on coming back. I most certainly
So
plan
what
on
kind
coming
of
back.
lighter it is?
Now, if I leave a big lighter at your crib, we go together 3 times over because that's a $5 lighter now. Them joints used to be $1.50. If I leave a big at your crib, you my motherfucking head. Like, stop playing. That's a real lighter, nigga.
Yeah, and the color. You know, it's a guy by the color of the Bic that he leaves too.
But I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Like, with all those things, here's the thing where you know it's levels, right? Because you know a nigga comfortable, he leave like drawers, lighters, stupid shit like that. He come to your house, put the gun on your dresser, you all excited and everything when he do that. Like, it's levels, right? But then, like, if a nigga leave that video game system though, like, you might as well tell all your other niggas it's over.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
If a nigga leave that box or that station at your motherfucker, call hey. You better make that phone call. Tell them don't come back around here no more. I'm here. And coincidentally, if a nigga take his video game system with him, y'all broke up. He ain't coming back there. If he leave and take the Xbox under his arm,
Right, you come back and
you really want to stay together, you better chase that nigga because I promise you, he done.
Rob, what are you leaving at her house?
Me, nigga, peekaboo. I'm under the bed with it. Go ahead. You think you gonna bring somebody in? I'm grabbing people ankles. They gonna think it's a scary fucking.
I hate him.
I ain't leaving. It's me.
I hate him. All right, so I run the next one. We're last one because we're running out of time here.
Your ex is now dating your friend. Who's more wrong? Nahjee, your ex is now dating your friend. Who's more wrong?
Wait, hold on. Let me think this through for a second. You need the real answer. You want the politically correct answer.
I want whatever one you want to give us.
Hold on, because now as I'm reading, I'm thinking about everybody I know who's done that. So I'm like, what's that? Your ex is dating my friend. My friend. Of course.
Your friend.
Who's more wrong?
Yes.
Friend.
Okay. All right, hold on. What's the question again? Say it one more time.
The question was,
put it back up.
When a man, no. What's the other one? Your ex is now dating your friends. Who is more wrong? Like out of the two?
Well, you know, I say friend, but
Lashana said friend too. Ask her. Go ahead. Yep. Come on, Nahjee. Tell him. I think go ahead. You say it. I think.
Well, there's a couple, but it depends on the relationship with the friend too, right? Because I've dated an ex but we weren't considered friends. Like I'd known him for a very long time, but we weren't friends. Like
Nahjee out here fucking.
I can be.
Go ahead.
Just
a little bit.
Draw that motherfucking houses. Okay.
Just a little. No, I'm just kidding. No, but
come on, baby. We need some corruption in politics, baby.
Yes, y'all.
John said neither. We are together because of you.
Wow.
Oh, hello. Hey. Damn, John.
Damn.
Your friend.
No, but to answer your question, I'd say definitely the friend, but it
the friend?
also depend on
The friendship.
The friendship. Yeah.
The level of the
Yeah.
friendship.
I have no.
Hey.
It's not to me. It's never about with the ex because again, like there's a reason why we're not together.
There's a reason.
But the word friend to me again, it's you have to hold that to a high level of degree, and I would say the friend.
Ooh,
I agree.
can I have like 3 minutes for a quick story time?
Go
Because
ahead.
I got one for y'all for this one. All right.
Oh, hold on. Let me
So-
get my fruit. Go ahead, Kev.
So, I had a relationship or whatever with this young lady. It was a while ago, long time ago, nigga, long time. So we break up or whatever, and a couple of folks from the block was like, "Yo, did you know such and such was messing with such and such?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, like no, I ain't know that. Like that's cool." So just in the flow of everything, this particular person was somebody who I used to, who I did business with. This was my dog, but we also had other business transactions that we got into. So one day, within the flow of our normal business transactions, I pull up on them in the wheel together. Hey, what's up? So I guess sis thought I was going to be on some weird type time. And I don't know. I'm just always of the ilk. I'm going to just take it as easy as I need to take it. So I hopped out, shook my man's hand, said what was up to her. We handled our business, kept it moving. And it was never, ever a thing for me with neither one of them. That's my man still to this day. Clearly, me and her don't fuck with each other no more. But like, I wasn't like hot with her in the moment. I didn't give a fuck because my man's still my man. And I ain't even gonna hold you. When me and him had the conversation about it, he was like, "Man, I ain't gonna hold you. This would happen, da 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 da," and then she did this. I said, "Oh, I know. That's how she got me."
I know.
I couldn't even be fucking mad at it, and I couldn't be mad at it. So it worked both ways. Sometimes it is what it is, but other times, shit got caveats, man. I don't be tripping on nobody. As long as you good, and and if I feel away and I get it off my chest, we just keep it moving, and that be that.
So you can't get mad to community property.
Exactly. That's why you just gotta keep it pushing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at her at all. No.
You gotta keep it pushing, man. You gotta keep it pushing.
So that's our show for tonight. What is John saying? Okay, she just put that up. All right,
please tell the people.
Let's go.
Let me get this right this time.
Oh well, sorry. Let Kev do
Come on, give me the scroll, Star. Stop playing.
It's crab balls.
This Wednesday at So About to See at 56 Arch between 5 and 8, the BOGO is fried whiting with fries, fried clam strips, and mini crab cakes. And as always, we have 50-cent wings all day on Wednesday. But you must mention the guest name, Nahjee Grant. If you do not, you will not get your motherfucking mini crab cakes. You will not get fried clam strips. You will not get fried whiting. You will not get a motherfucking thing because John ain't giving you shit unless you do it right. Nahjee Grant and or call a spade, 50-cent wings all day, 56 in Arch, So About to See, pull up, water ice is out there too. Don't forget to get your water ice. Rob, what they getting the water ice with?
Crab balls.
There we go. Yeah. Now stop fucking playing with me. I'm a professional, goddammit. When I have the right prompts, I do my thing properly. You motherfuckers are playing with me, putting crab balls on there. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Naj, where can they find you on social media?
Social media, Facebook, Instagram, my full name, Nahjee, at Nahjee Grant on Instagram, and I am Nahjee on Facebook.
Righteous.
And if you say the honorable Nahjee Grant, you get a little extra seasoning on your crab.
Your crab ball. Oh, yo, all right, wait. Let me get 2 minutes right here at the end. All right, boom. So I told me and Rob came up, we rapped a little bit. We are going, LAP is coming back. LAP is coming back. But we having a contest because I need a co-host, y'all. So I'm going to have open auditions. Yes, that's weird as shit. I know, but I'm really going to
flavor of Kev.
I'm really gonna like, but I'm not doing like all crazy. What I want y'all to do is y'all send me a submission with a couple of, why you want to do it, how you want to do it, whatever the case is, what your interest in the position is. I'm gonna let everybody know. I'm gonna put something out official, but this is the unofficial launch of it. Like, we doing that. I want to
narrow it down. Tell them
I'm about to say, I'm finding out with y'all because I didn't know nothing about.
I know.
Hold on,
let me finish.
He's going to narrow it down.
I'm gonna narrow it down to 4.
4, yeah.
Top
then
4.
That's going to be a show in itself.
and then I'm gonna do a show with all 4 of the top 4. Like,
And we
so
gonna
it's
see you
be,
get knocked out.
and we
The
gonna
last
see,
crab ball standing.
yeah.
So y'all two are going to be the judge of who gets knocked out.
No,
I'm being a judge.
Rob's gonna be a judge. I'm not gonna judge at all. I'm gonna let the
Audience,
the
yeah.
people do it.
Okay.
It's podcast for the people. I gotta let the people decide. It
I'm
can't
a- I'm a
possibly be my
host it.
decision.
I'm gonna host it.
Like-
I'm not gonna judge. Let me say that.
Yeah,
I'll
like
host
Rob gonna be in there with me, and it's gonna be me and whoever it is, and we
Not
gonna have,
like
I
in
said,
this capacity. Kev is gonna be doing the show with them, but I'm gonna be like in the background. So it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Kev, we was laughing at the idea, so I know it's gonna be good.
This
Okay.
gonna be, yes, absolutely. I'm gonna have, like I said, when I put the
Sign
video
up.
together
Sign
with
up,
all the
sign up.
particulars and all that, I'm gonna give y'all the rules and everything I need from y'all to do it, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to open it up. I feel like it's somebody out there that's gonna mess with my personality, and we gonna have a hit. So I'm gonna put it out there, and I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. So LAP coming back, new co-host, new first lady. Let's go.
Look, we want to thank
also-
everybody for coming. Spade, say
Also, we are having a live show May 17th down at Soul by the Sea. Soon we will be putting out a flyer so that y'all can come down and see us live. This will be our first live show with John at Soul by the Sea. So make sure y'all come holler at us.
John, who is our
Yo, did we
sponsor,
definitely
by the
settle
way.
on the 17th? I'll be forgetting shit. Yeah,
Yes.
I gotta do better. All right,
Yeah.
my bad.
Better.
Gotta do better.
Yes. And yes, John is our sponsor, and he will be our first live interview at his spot at Soul by the Sea.
Yeah, we definitely, I'm ready for the live show. I'm ready to see y'all in person. I'm ready to cough on y'all, all that good stuff.
So nasty. But we appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Doing this. Be ready for LAP and Rob and Kev's all they bullshit they about to do, because it's about to be all kinds of crazy shit going on.
Listen, I need a new
prepared.
co-host, and I know it's talent out there. I need somebody that's gonna work with me. Let's go. We gonna
Also,
get it done.
Nahjee, we want to extend our thanks to you for coming
Yes.
on.
I appreciate it.
That was a hell of a 6-month chase from what Spade was not
Yeah.
telling us.
Hey, bro, when
But-
LAP back and running, don't make me wait 6 months. You can spin the block and pop on our John. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah,
It's all
don't.
her fault.
Yeah.
It's all her fault. Don't let her. Don't
Listen,
let her,
and
don't
if
let
I
her
can,
get
we gonna get him back on a live show after you win.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah,
we're gonna speak
you
that
got to
into
come back
existence.
you got to spin the block on that. Yeah.
Because we got Obama Jr. in the house.
Obama Jr.
Junior.
All
I'll
right.
take
Good
that.
night, y'all.
Peace
Have a
and
good
major
night.
blessings.
Thank you
All right,
already
thank
know.
y'all for coming. Like and subscribe.